We're here with Marek at DevConnect in Istanbul as we explore the frontier of Layer 2 scaling solutions. His mission, to better understand the innovations moving scaling solutions forward. Our goal, understanding what the future of Ethereum looks like as a settlement layer.
But I think in general, it's all the things that everyone cares about, right? Like, obviously, like decentralization, security, the quality of the code base, the maintainability of it. Those are all kind of table stakes, I guess, that, everyone looks at. The other thing that's important for us, given that we're transitioning from an L1 to an L2, is like, how easy is it to port all the Celo features over to this new stack? And then, the community. I think the community is really important, right? And then finally, there's like token economics. All of these folks have kind of some idea, some variant of a super chain, and like, what is the kind of the law of chains equivalent, and like, are there any like shared token economic benefits?
He then joined the team on the ground as Marek was sharing his experience at different events and speaking to the brilliant minds behind some of the frontier projects shaping the Layer 2 infrastructure. At first glance, these events may look like a big, chaotic gathering of people asking each other for their telegrams. But when you dig a bit deeper and listen closely, you can hear the conversations that shape the future of this whole industry.
You know where the main hall is? Okay.
I call it restaking PBS or generalized PBS. But the thing is that the way that it was designed was a bit strange, because really you don't want the builder to be able to slash the restaking proposal. And you don't even have to do lightweight verification of receiving the rewards, because the rewards are very small. So you can either collateralize or use a relay.
What do you think the future holds when it comes to modular stack?
I think it's very exciting, especially right now, to be here, because we've been talking about rollups for so long, right? Like, I think they've been theorized, since 2015, 16? We think we're getting to a point where a lot of the infrastructure pieces are falling into place, right? Celestia launched 2 weeks ago. A lot of here at the Restaking Summit, EigenDA is going to go to testnet soon. Near just announced their DA layer. And so I think, very excited about the kind of possibilities of being able to create new block space in the form of rollups very easily.
Rollups seem like the go-to scaling solution that Ethereum has been waiting for. The space feels uber optimistic about Layer 2s, so we decided to interview someone building a rollup tech stack on why he believes people are so bullish on this.
I think in general, we believe very strongly in open source, in forkability, in community and decentralization. And so that just means that we end up building out a tech stack, which, of course, the tech stack is amazing, and I can talk about exactly why it is so sick and modifiable and modular. But I really think that it's because of the community, it's because of the openness, it's because of the way that we, develop that really enables a huge amount of adoption that otherwise wouldn't be there. OP chain, the OP stack is pretty limited. It actually doesn't do a lot of what we really want it to do. But there's a goal, which is, let's develop the OP stack standard in a way that slowly but surely encompasses more and more of the different use cases, unifies all of the technology stacks, and brings everyone together on a shared standard.
We've come a long way since Ethereum's inception, but it's evident we still have a long way ahead. Alone, we can probably go fast, but building this open source technology together, we can go far. After a few back days, we sat down again with Marek to understand how this week has shaped his perception on the emerging innovations from the Layer 2 landscape.
This week has been really helpful. We've been spending a lot of time with a whole bunch of different ecosystems and learning the ins and outs of their technology. And so from that perspective, I think it's been really productive. With the transition, Celo will have this coming home moment. Celo started in Ethereum, and through this L2 transition, will be returning to Ethereum I think for builders and users, it's really about having the best of both worlds, having the best of Celo and having the best of Ethereum. Having Celo be the place for mobile payments, the place for refi, the place for real-world usage in Ethereum, I think is going to be really powerful. I think it's going to be really interesting for Ethereum users who want a really easy way to send stablecoins to their loved ones and family members. It's going to be great for anybody who's building a refi project and wants to have social impact. I think once the transition happens, suddenly all of these use cases will become available to the entire Ethereum ecosystem.